Is the Medicine Hat real estate market adjusting, or is it just a blip in time? What's up, guys? It's Ryan with eXp Realty serving Medicine Hat. We're getting into late September of 2025, and I'm hearing murmurs amongst my colleagues and people out there that the real estate market is adjusting. And I want to share some details and my thoughts in this video and hopefully educate the consumer, you out there, and come up with a concept of whether or not the real estate market is adjusting. Now, the first thing we need to look at is inventory levels. Are inventory levels increasing? Meaning, like, if you go to the grocery store, are the shelves stocked with food or is there nothing to buy? In real estate in Medicine Hat, we have been sub 2 months of inventory for quite a while. I'm going to share my screen here and show you the months of inventory in the last 5 years. It's a simple line chart. We are still sub 2 months of inventory, meaning that if nothing were to hit market from today moving forward and properties would sell at the same clip, before Christmas time, there would be nothing left for sale in Medicine Hat. Okay, so that's how we indicate months of inventory. And I also want to explain right now the concept of market shifting take a very, very long time to happen. It's not like, boom, one night it happens and all of a sudden values drop, okay? And in order to understand this, let's take a 2-story home in Medicine Hat that's in Southridge. These properties have seen a massive amount of appreciation over the last 4 years. And how that happens is a property comes onto market, okay, and it gets sold for maybe a little bit more than what those sellers were hoping for. Now, that property is now what we call a comparable sale for the next 2-story that comes onto market. And those sellers, maybe they're a little bit greedy. They say, well, geez, those people got that much, and we have another half foot onto our garage, so that's worth at least 15 grand more. Boom, that property transacts because there's a good demand for that type of property. Now, that, as you can see, notches up the market, and that slowly over time increases average sale price. And right now in the market, we are seeing properties maybe sit for a little bit longer than usual. We're also seeing more price reductions as usual. And in my opinion, we aren't seeing the market adjust. It's just cooling off a little bit. And for those of you that think like, hey, values are going to continue going from up and to the right on the chart forever. I mean, it's an open market. No market ever has done that, whether it's the stock market, real estate market, or other. There's always peaks and valleys. And what I would say, based off of doing transactions in the past 2 months, is that we're just leveling off on values. We're just seeing that sellers can't really stretch price another 3 or 4% because they've been stretching it for 2 years, essentially. And we are seeing things just cool off. Now, what's interesting is getting into the later months of the year, if I were to break down the months of inventory on a monthly basis, we always see a spike in October, November, December. So there is a rationale or a theory that, hey, it's just the time of year. Inventory is going to replenish a little bit through the winter months. And I do believe come springtime in 2026, we're still going to see it get sub 2 months of inventory. A balanced market, my friends, is like a 6 to 7 months of inventory, meaning there's an adequate amount of inventory out there, houses for sale, and an adequate amount of buyers for that supply. So it's basically supply and demand have equaled out. Until we see that happen, until we see months of inventory creep over like 4.5 or 5, that might start to see values start adjusting down. But in my opinion, so long as you can buy a resale home for significantly cheaper than you can build, I do not think values in the resale market in Medicine Hat are going to be dropping any, if at all. So hopefully that serves you well. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more meat and potatoes of what's actually happening instead of just some high-level statistics that make no sense to me, so I'm sure they don't make any sense to you. Hope that serves you well. Take good care. We'll see ya.